Hola, hola, bienvenidos a mi canal otra vez por un video nuevo. La tema de este video es los 3 años de mi sobrina. So my little niece turned 3 years old. Well, not officially yet, but we celebrated her third birthday while they were here. She'll actually turn 3 later this month. But right here, my daughter's getting her hair done. My daughter and her two cousins got their hair done for the party, and my daughter's hair and my older niece's hair were complementary to that of my younger niece, who was the one turning 3, or the one we were celebrating while they're here. So I'll have to insert a photo here somewhere. And then this was the salon. Actually, there's my daughter right there in her dress and her hair, but I'll still insert a photo. So this was the salon that they rented for the party, and they rented this salon multiple times before for different parties. And everything looks so cute. The color theme and everything went so well with her dress. These were the carnitas that my suegro's friend cooked for the party. So en la fiesta comimos carnitas, con frijol, cuernitos con chiles, ahí están los cuernitos, salsa y tortillas. And then after people were done eating, they kind of just felt like dancing. So everyone just kind of started dancing, and then my husband was kind of helping set up the gift table as we were starting to kind of move things around, as like postres and stuff were being brought out. As you guys know, I love bachata and cumbia and stuff like that, but I'm afraid to dance in front of other people. But anyways, here's the postre table. We had some fresh fruit. We had like boba pudding. Basically, these little gelatinas had pictures of my niece on top, and the little cakes and the main birthday cake. I don't know if you guys remember my video from Etla, but the madrina's daughter made those little postres, and I think the gelatinas as well, and this cake, and it was so beautiful. I loved it so much. And then everybody just kept on dancing. At this point, everybody was just kind of in a big circle, kind of hanging out, having a good time. And then, of course, it was time for this famous dance. For those of you that don't know, this dance is actually extremely popular at parties, and I didn't know if it was like maybe just like Mexican families or like Hispanic families that lived in the States that did this, because it is a little bit like country, but the song is in Spanish. So it's actually very popular here, which I did not realize until I started living here, how popular the song was at parties here in Mexico as well. So I got quickly educated in that. But yeah, guys, so of course we did this song, and of course pretty much all the women were dancing. We got a couple men in there too. We've got my cousin's boyfriend there kind of at the right of the screen, the super tall guy. And then yeah, I was dancing with my daughter too. She's only danced this a couple times, but I think it's really important for her to learn it, especially because it's such a staple song at parties. So I had her going with me and showing her the ropes and stuff like that, and then of course it got faster and harder. And you'll see my little niece right there to the right, the one that turned 3 or that we're celebrating, and she was just having a good old time. And then it was finally time to celebrate her and sing Las Mañanitas, and she was so excited about her cake and just wanted to grab all the postres. And I think she was most excited about the gelatinas with her picture, because she couldn't resist grabbing one and immediately licking it. And we were trying to show her her picture and like tell her that it was her, but I don't really think she cared that much. But yeah, it was just a really good time, and she was just so kind of like happy with everything. I feel like with kids it's kind of easy, you know, they're pretty easily impressed, and so she was just having a grand old time, and just kind of enjoying like being celebrated and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure she knew what was going on. But yeah, so here we were just taking photos, getting ready to sing happy birthday, and then it was time to eat. So my daughter got the mango one and I got the berry one, and we shared. And then I also got some of that boba pudding and some fruit, and then my daughter also got a gelatina. So we were just kind of sharing so we could taste each other's. And then it was time for more dancing. So as you guys know, or well, as if you've been to a Mexican or Hispanic party, you know that dancing just goes on for hours and hours and hours. There's apparently some places here where they have their fairs and their festivities, and they'll literally start dancing at like 10 a.m. and they won't stop until like midnight. You know what I mean? Like it's literally all day dancing. And then of course, my husband, we forced him out on the dance floor, and he started dancing with my suegra. I feel like if anybody could get him dance, it would be his mom, because he won't dance with anybody else. But yeah, yeah, so then it just kept going from there. We've got family dancing, we've got my cousins dancing, we've got my daughter dancing, and then my cousin and her boyfriend back there in the back by the table, they danced like this entire song and more. And so yeah, it was really great. It was really fun. At this point I was taking a break because I was, you know, not really feeling it. Oh, but here's my cousin and her boyfriend. I had to feature them, of course, because they were doing such a great job. They just kept going and going and going and going. And then of course my daughter danced with her dad, and then his brother-in-law danced with my niece. So it was kind of like a daddy-daughter moment. So we had to get him back out on the dance floor. So technically, I guess if anybody can get my husband to dance, it's my suegra and my daughter. He won't dance with me, but that's okay because I like don't want to dance in front of everybody. So it's all good. And then of course we have my uncle Miguel dancing with my cousin Andrea, and he's a really good dancer. Like he makes it look so effortless, and honestly it makes me a little jealous, but yeah. So it was a great party, and then it was time to go back to the house and open gifts, and our niece was so excited by everything she got. Every gift she opened, she was like, wow, and we were all clapping and applauding and like making it like a really big deal, obviously, because like with kids, the more you do that, the more excited they get. And then here, like my cousin was, my niece was like, shh, no one will know, and I told her YouTube will know because she was trying to take the paleta.
What is it?
But anyways, then let's see, where was our gift? Oh, she got these adorable shoes, which were like little princess slippers. They were absolutely stunning, and she got lots of cute little clothes, and everybody was going like, oh, how cute, and stuff like that, and like really like hyping her up. And then let's see, she got a lot of toys too. She got a lot of dolls and stuff like that.
I want them. Pero suegra, mira esta. Un capybara.
So here comes our gift. We ended up getting her a ropa típica dress because we knew she was going to be getting plenty of toys and stuff like that. So we wanted to get her something to wear. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to like, click subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.